next guest is a very familiar face, Racheal Cook, founder of the CEO Collective and a business strategist. She's been with us before offering insights. Racheal, it's great to see you again.
Good to be back.
You've been doing this for quite some time, and it's funny. I think back maybe 8-9 weeks, and we talked as we first started about leaving our office spaces, heading into this working remote environment. We were all drooling over your beautiful backdrop that you have. Fast forward 9 weeks, and we're all looking for insights as this working remotely is becoming more and more routine, more and more part of our everyday.
Yes, it's going to be the new way of doing business. And we're already seeing a lot of companies announce that they're planning to work remote through the end of the summer or through the end of the year. So that means a lot of people are having to adapt and adjust so that they can be as productive as possible from home.
I think we're learning from our own experiences what does work and what doesn't, but you certainly have some great experience and insight on what can really optimize. And you say, set up that office space and be deliberate about it.
Absolutely. One of the biggest challenges about working from home is all of our distractions are here. All of our other people we live with are here. Our spouses, our kids, our pets, all of these things that want our attention constantly. So when you set up a designated space, not only does it help you to get into a more productive mindset, your brain will actually start to associate you sitting down at that space as it's time to go to work. But the rest of your family will also start to realize that when you are sitting down to work in that space, you are not to be disturbed. You are in work mode.
That does help make sense. I do find that now that when I get into that space, I feel like I'm activating a little bit more, setting that designated space and then setting boundaries, right? Making sure that everybody understands that. And then being purposeful about eliminating distractions.
Yes, this is one of the biggest challenges that I find a lot of people who are working from home for the very first time struggle with, because when you're at home, the difference between work life and personal life is completely blurred. There's no line anymore. So you have to really start training yourself to stay focused when it's time to work. And then when it's time to be with your family, you can 100% be with your family. And that's one reason why having a designated space can be so helpful, because you can sit down and let go of all of the other to-dos you have, your laundry, your dishes, whatever else is going on in your personal life. You can say, okay, no, this is me at work right now. All I'm going to do right now is be focused and do amazing work.
Racheal, you mentioned the factor of having little humans in your space, right? And that is, we're all trying to make the best of the circumstances and navigating this space, but you want them to be occupied in a meaningful way. Do you have insights on what you can do or what folks are doing successfully to make sure that that happens?
Yes, I have 3 children, 10, 10, and 7 years old. And right now they're missing out on their normal routine of going to school and seeing their friends and all of the normal things that our kids have going on. So at the very beginning of this, knowing that my kids thrive with routine and structure, we just had a family meeting and talked to them about, hey, how do you want your routine to look each and every day? And they actually gave us input about what they wanted to be doing each and every day. So they know that in the mornings, once they get up, they have their little list of things they need to be doing. They sit down to do some homework and some schoolwork with their dad, and I get to work. And then in the afternoons, we kind of swap roles, and they get to do things with me like play outside or do artsy crafts type of things. And this kind of routine and structure really, really helps my kids to stay occupied when either myself or my husband are working. And it also helps to give them that sense of normalcy, like we have a rhythm to our days. I think that's really important right now when there's so much uncertainty, to have some sort of routine for your kids, for your family, for yourself too.
Well, clients across the country are looking to you for those insights as a business strategist. I know you're incredibly busy. Founder of the CEO Collective, we appreciate you sharing your tips and tricks and insights with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And we'll be sure to include a link directly to you on our website at wtvr.com/BTM.